New reminders features. In Apple's latest releases, such as iOS 26 and iPadOS 26, the Reminders app has gained several important updates. First off, on devices that support Apple Intelligence, users now have the ability to allow auto-categorization even for non-grocery lists. You might remember that as of, I'm not sure if it was iOS 17 or how far back it went, but we have had the ability to use the Reminders app to create grocery lists. And if you designated a list as a grocery list, the categories worked automatically. You could type chicken in the grocery list and it would be categorized as meat, for example. And you could type lemons and it would categorize as produce and so on. Well, now Apple Intelligence strives to create the same experience with non-grocery lists. It may not work perfectly for your needs, or then again, it might. But you always have the ability, just as with the grocery list, to modify the categories and even create additional ones of your own. Now, let me show you the end result of this.
Toolbar, new reminder, family, reminders, 14 reminders, list badge, cyan blue, button.
Double
tap to view list. Double tap and hold, then drag to reorder items. Actions available.
All right. My native, just plain old list called Reminders, which was created years ago with the Reminders app. It syncs with iCloud, of course. I went ahead and allowed this to auto-categorize. If we double tap on the Reminders list,
Spirit Life, and Take My Pill.
What we will notice is up at the top,
back button.
There's a back button.
Reminders, heading.
And as we keep swiping to the right,
auto-categorize button.
There's now an auto-categorize button. And that is because I've already performed the auto-categorization. If you don't have that, you just keep going.
Share list button.
Well, share list, of course.
More button.
And under more,
view as columns, show list info, select reminders, manage sections, selected, auto-categorize button.
That's where you can actually turn it on and off. And once you turn auto-categorize on, you can manage the sections that are in the list. And actually, even if you don't use auto-categorization, you can manage sections because you can create your own manual sections as well. And with a grocery list, of course, they're automatic.
Sort by manual button, hide completed button, save as template button, print button, delete list button, dismiss context.
Lots of great choices there. You heard you could hide the completed reminders and print the list and so on. I'm going to dismiss this, though. And let's look at what happens when we tap on this auto-categorization button.
Auto-categorize button. Auto-categorize is on. Turn off button. Report a concern button. Dismiss context menu button.
So here again, I can turn that off from that button as well, but I don't think you're going to see that button until you turn it on. So if you don't, just go to more. So let's look at the end result of this. Now, I will admit that I had to move some of these around. It wasn't perfect when it auto-categorized. It tried, and it did okay. But I changed some of them up, and I made my own categories in a few situations, and now they seem to pretty well categorize automatically in the correct category since I've done that. So you have to be on a device that is, an Apple Intelligence device for sure. And if I look here, we have a category.
Clear button.
There's the clear button.
41 completed.
And let me go ahead and clear those.
Clear button. Clear completed reminders. All completed button. All complete alert. Delete 41 reminders button.
And of course, this could have been done by just hiding the completed ones as well, but I want to go ahead and delete them.
Delete 41
Okay.
reminders. Electronics expanded.
Now notice.
Clear dimmed. 0 completed.
Now it's not available because there's none there. But notice now this category called electronics.
Electronics expanded. Heading.
And in that,
charge my Apple Pencil. Incomplete. September 17, 2025 at 9:15 p.m., 1:15 a.m. GMT, every week on Thursday. Tag chores in section electronics.
Notice that's coming up. And you can double tap to mark it as complete, and there are Rotor actions, of course, is just like with the regular reminders,
Reset iPhone usage statistics.
I don't even really need to do that anymore, but
Reset iPad statistics.
I mean, I guess I do. If I want to, I do need to, but I don't do it.
Charge the Meta Quest and put the milkshake out.
Okay.
New reminder in electronics.
Then at the bottom of that, you have a new reminder in electronics you can add right there to that category.
Miscellaneous. Expanded.
Here's
Heading.
miscellaneous.
Pack the library books. Incomplete. September 21st, 2025 at 9 p.m., 1 a.m. GMT, every week on Monday, in section Miscellaneous. New reminder in miscellaneous.
You can add more reminders in miscellaneous. Then you have, let's look at some more. Let's see if there's anything else that we have in this chores.
Chores. Expanded. Heading. Take out the garbage. Incomplete. September 8th. New reminder in bills. Expanded.
And then there's bills.
Pay the sewer bill. New reminder in...
So you can see, and there's even one called
Cleaning.
Cleaning.
Clean my coffee maker. New reminder.
Okay. And a lot of these. Here's household.
Water the bamboo tree. New reminder.
And so a lot of them right now only have one, thing in them, but others you certainly see have more than that, and you can add to any. And when you use SIRI, now it does a pretty good idea. It has a pretty good idea of where you want them, and it does a pretty good job of auto-categorizing the items for you as you add them. So if I said pay the whatever other bill, I mean, most of ours are auto-pay, to be honest with you, praise God. But if I needed to pay something, absolutely, you could do that. So it really doesn't ask you questions. It's just you turn it on and you see how it does. You either like it or you don't. You either agree with it or you don't, and you can change what you don't agree with. So this is a great new feature in reminders. The other thing I'm going to demonstrate for you, I'm going to actually create a new reminders list specifically for some grocery items. It's not going to be my main grocery list because that's shared with everybody in the family and they're sleeping right now and I don't want to wake them up with notifications that I'm adding stuff. But I want to show you a new feature. So
back button.
Go back to our lists.
Reminder, Disney World share list. Toolbar. New reminder. Tag short. Tool. New reminder.
Okay, and I am in the wrong place to add a list because if you remember,
Actions menu. Add list button.
It's at the top, not the bottom.
Add list button.
All right, add list. I
Cancel
didn't remember.
List name. Text field.
We're going to call it recipe. We're going to call it Apple News Recipes because you're already getting the idea of what it is probably when I say that to you, but I'm going to show you anyway.
Recipes space.
Let's just make sure I spelled that all correctly. Something sounds funny. Yeah, I didn't get an E on there. Okay.
List badge. Blue. Templates. Button.
Okay, hold on.
Selected. New list. Done. New list. Heading. Cancel.
All right.
Done. Selected. New list.
We're not using a template. We're
list badge. Blue.
I am going to change the list badge.
List name. Text field. Is editing. Apple News recipes. List badge. List badge. Blue.
Is that where I pick it? No, I
Text
pick it
field.
further down.
Clear text. List type. Standard.
Okay.
Selected. Standard.
Change that to
button.
grocery.
Groceries. Button. Smart list. Button.
Notice you can also do smart list.
Dismiss
Okay.
comments. Groceries.
Groceries.
Button.
And
Groceries.
now,
List name. Clear text. List type. Groceries. Organize grocery items automatically using sections.
yep.
Colors. Red. Orange. Yellow.
Let's make it orange.
Red. Organize
Why not?
colors. Orange. Yellow. Orange. Selected. Orange.
All right, so
V.
we've changed that, and
Icons.
then
Bookmark. Location.
I don't think we'll worry about.
Gift.
I don't think
List type. Done.
we'll just hit done. We could have put an icon on there for it
Items
too.
added to this list are automatically categorized using sections. Back button.
Go back and show you that it's here.
Grocery reminder. Family. Christmas. Apple News. Apple News recipes.
All right.
0 reminders.
So you can see where this is going already, I think, but I'd like to go into the News app. If you're an Apple News Plus subscriber, you have some very fun puzzles that you can do that are accessible, like Quartiles and the emoji game and so on, but you also have access to a lot of other Apple News Plus features, including food, where they have recipes and so on, and I'm going to show you a new feature.
Home. Health. App. News.
So if I,
News.
probably the
Apple
best
News.
way for me to get right to food is to go down to the following tab.
Tap audio. Sport. Following. Tap edit.
Now I can find food.
Apple. Following. Food. Save
Nope,
food.
there it is. Okay.
Food. Apple News Plus tab bar. Selected.
And let's
Following.
see what-
Tab. Southern Living. Apple News Plus. Pan-free chicken thighs for any night of the week. Recipe. This recipe comes together with just a few pantry staples.
Wow.
Pieces of meat with herbs on a plate. Southern Living.
Yeah, why not?
Recipe.
Go in there.
Southern
Now,
Living.
first of all, you can save that.
Food. Pet more. Southern Living. Pet-free chicken thighs for Marianne Williams. Read the story. Pet cook button.
You can cook it right here. Notice there's an option to cook it, and I'm assuming you're going to actually get timers and so on. But notice also,
Add to saved recipes button.
we're going to do that.
Remove from saved recipes.
But now we're going to keep going.
Share button. This recipe comes together with just a few ingredients. Heading.
All right, here they are.
4 8-ounce. Bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs button. Double tap to select ingredient.
Notice, double tap to select ingredient. Well, I need to buy that if I'm going to make this pan-fried chicken.
Selected. 4 8-ounce. Bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. 1/2 teaspoons. Kosher salt button.
I have it. I don't need to buy it.
1 teaspoons. Black pepper button.
Got it. Don't need it.
Double tap to select in 3/4 cup white wine, such as Chardonnay.
I'll
button.
need that.
Selected. 1 cup chicken stock button.
I might need that.
4 times sprigs plus fresh
Need
leaves.
that.
Select 1/2 teaspoons. Dijon mustard button.
I need it.
2 tablespoons. Unsalted butter.
Have
button.
it.
Add to grocery list and reminders button.
And notice there's a button down there that says add to grocery list and reminders. So
Directions. Heading.
then you get the directions. We're going to do this.
Add to grocery. Add. Cancel button.
Now look what we have here.
Reminders. Heading. Done. Button. Grocery. Shopping cart badge. Title. 4 8-ounce. Title.
There's all the titles. See, all those items that I wanted to add. But notice that where it says grocery,
Pink. Grocery.
if we double tap on that,
Selected. Grocery.
we can
Pink.
pick
button.
a different list.
Reminder. Family. Christmas. Apple News recipes. Orange. Button.
And notice now,
Done. Apple News recipes. List badge. Orange.
We can-
Apple News recipes.
we can still change it, but we're going to use that one, so I'm going to hit done.
Done. Button. Done. Ingredients added to grocery list. Tap to open in reminders.
And
Ingredients add. Select.
that went away now. I'm back on my
Food. Back button.
recipe with the cooking instructions and everything. So let's go back to reminders now,
App switcher. New reminders.
and we'll open that list.
Christmas Apple News recipes. 8 reminders.
Notice there
List
are 8
badge, orange.
items there now.
Foods and
So
soup.
look at
1
our
cup
choices
chicken
now.
stock.
Let's go back up
button.
here and look at the...
Apple News share list. More button. 1 cup chicken stock. Incomplete. Canned foods and soups.
Okay,
Expanded.
that's under
Heading.
canned
More.
foods and soups.
New item in canned dairy.
Okay.
1 cup chicken stock. Incomplete. In section. Canned foods and new item in canned dairy. Eggs and cheese. Expanded.
What's in that
Heading.
one?
2 tablespoons. Unsalted butter. Incomplete.
Yep.
New item in dairy. Meat. Expand. 4 8-ounce. Bone-in. Skin-on chicken
There's our
thighs.
chicken thighs.
New item in sauces and condiments.
All right,
Expanded.
sauces and condiments.
1/2 teaspoons. Dijon mustard. New item in sauces, spices and seasonings.
Spices and
1/2
seasonings.
teaspoons.
1.5
Kosher
teaspoons
salt.
of kosher salt. Now, I didn't think that I needed those, so I might have accidentally selected more than I thought I did. But there's our thyme sprigs, and here's our wine that you need, and then that's it. So it worked beautifully. What it did is it allowed us to add the ingredients of our recipe to a reminders grocery list, and we could pick any list that we wanted, add them directly from the Apple News recipe. Again, you have to have Apple News Plus in order to do this, but what an awesome feature that is. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to our podcast. We've got more iOS demos and tutorials coming real soon.